Warning, this podcast brought to you by a sports team fanboy living here in Miami. Would like to remind you that during this podcast you may hear swearing, yelling, ranting, a whole bunch of other stuff your ears may not be prepared for. Your discretion is advised.
Hello sports fans, my name is Stephen Wolf, and this is another episode of my Sport Podcast. Today, the Miami Heat still trying to maintain their ACS spot in the playoffs as the season continues, or winds down to be more precise. The Florida Panthers meanwhile try to maintain a 6-0 perfect homestand. As the playoff race continues, both teams do their best as they try to cement themselves in the playoff race. Oh boy, time is running out. The Miami Heat first faced off against the 76ers at the beginning of the week, Tuesday to be precise. And so far, the Miami Heat has yet to win a game against them. 0-2 against them so far. While the 76ers did control for most of the game, the Miami Heat will try to make a comeback of their own in the late stages of the fourth quarter. Dwayne Wade scoring about 15 points at the Miami Heat's final 17, scoring a season-high 27 points, and ending it with a game-winning jumper with seconds to spare. Well, yeah, a game-winning jumper. 102-101 over the 76ers. Our first victory. Of course, he did not do this alone. Goran Dragic had 21 points, Tyler Johnson was 16, and 15 points, allowed rebounds by Hassan Whiteside. A good effort from Miami Heat. The momentum, unfortunately, will not be carried on to the Los Angeles Lakers game. And a team who is looking for a playoff spot of their own. I mean, they're maybe like 6 games back, but they still have a shot. Basically, during the game, then he got destroyed by the Lakers. It may be a high-scoring game, and he did do well in offense, but defensively, we sucked. Seriously, we didn't do that well. We tried to play fast and loose with them, but unfortunately, the Lakers, Julius Randle, and Isaiah Thomas had scoring opportunities, and the Lakers got a win over us, 131-113. Despite Dwayne Wade's 25 points, Goran Dragic of 19, and Justice Winslow of 17. The Lakers just proved too much for the Heat. But the most important game of the week, besides losing a very easy one, according to some people, would be against the Detroit Pistons, a team that's trying to vie for a playoff spot, which we carry on our own. But lucky for us, we got our act up together and basically got the job done. Dwayne Wade looking like vintage Dwayne Wade a few times during the game, Kyle Innick and Josh Richardson scoring 17, and keeping the Pistons from reaching comeback status for the game. We win the game 105-96, and we have now 4 games over the Pistons for the final playoff spot. Yes! Go Heat! Yes! If we can keep this up consistently, we can able to at least secure the ACS spot as the season continues. But if we don't, all this March Madness will be all for nothing. Now, on to the Florida Panthers, who could try to continue to reach a playoff spot of their own, the wildcard spot. During this week, their games will be at home, and the first one will be against the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Cats would have a two-goal lead in that game by Azar Barkov and John Huberdeau, but the Leafs were able to come back, tie the game, and force the game into overtime. But it was the hero Jared McCain who had scored a game-winning goal into overtime, leading the Cats to win 3-2. The next game will be against the New Jersey Devils, the game that also ended in a 3-2 game, but the difference is Azar Barkov scored 2 goals, and Roberto Luongo stopped making most of the shots. Nice win. But since this is a back-to-back game, starting with this one and the Buffalo game, James Reimer will be back in the crease, backing up Roberto. The Cats would win the game 4-1 by 4 different goal scorers, and James Reimer will making 24 saves. It may be a while since he played a game, but he still has it. He still has it. Their final game of the week and trying to reach a perfect homestand will be against the Philadelphia Flyers, a game which ended also in 4-1. But actually, the game would have been 4-0 if it weren't for a late Flyers goal at the end of the third. But I digress. As our Barkov scored this 25th goal of the season, Jonathan Huberdeau scoring his 20th, and because of Danilov scoring twice in the game, also reaching his 20th. 3 different goal scorers reaching their milestone games and those things. Awesome. Well, when I say milestone, I mean reaching the 20 goal mark. I mean, that's rare for Florida if you look at the history. Multiple goal scorers reaching 20 or 25. A rare thing to see in Florida for a hockey team. Except for you go to Tampa Bay. Yeah, plenty of goal scorers there. But, speaking of Tampa Bay, since the Cats ended a 6-0 homestand, they now go to Tampa Bay on Tuesday night, which they try to reach a 7-game winning streak. 7! Since this is a perfect homestand, we haven't done this since the 15-16 season. Right there. Right there. I don't think we're going to win the division, but at least this will be signs of things to come. And last time we went 6-0, we went 12-0. It'll be nice to beat that record. But still, we have a lot to go, and not much time. As of now of this recording, the Florida Panthers taking the 8th and last final playoff spot. And hopefully the other teams like the Blue Jackets can lose a game, and Carolina, who are both trying to secure a playoff spot of their own. No. Believe me, I don't want either of those teams back in that spot. It's ours. It's ours. Thank you for watching, my faithful sports fans. Comment, love, subscribe, and tell me what you think of this video. See you next time.